Join me as I take on the challenge of living like a billionaire for 24 hours. Let's see how it changes my perspective on life. I've always been curious about what it's like to live a life of luxury, and I figured, why not give it a try? Living a life of wealth and luxury is often misunderstood. People think it's all about flashy cars and expensive jewelry, but it's so much more than that. Wealth is about freedom. It's about having the means to pursue your passions and interests without worrying about the cost. On the other hand, a regular lifestyle is often driven by necessity. People are forced to make sacrifices and prioritize their spending. There's also a common misconception that wealth is the key to happiness, but that's not always the case. I've met people who have all the money in the world, but they're still unhappy and unfulfilled. It's clear that there's more to life than just wealth and material possessions. Luxury is often associated with excess and waste, but it can also be about appreciating the finer things in life and enjoying experiences that bring joy and fulfillment. Wealth and happiness are complex issues, and there's no one-size-fits-all solution. What brings happiness to one person may not bring happiness to another. It's all about finding a balance and being true to oneself. I started my day with a lavish breakfast, complete with champagne and caviar, and let me tell you, it was incredible. The food was amazing, the service was top-notch, and the atmosphere was luxurious. I felt like royalty, and it was a great way to start the day. As the day went on, I indulged in all sorts of extravagant activities, from private yacht tours to VIP access to exclusive events. It was a whirlwind of excitement and luxury, and I have to admit it was pretty amazing. But as the day wore on, I started to feel a little overwhelmed, like I was losing myself in all the extravagance. One of the highlights of my day was a private concert by a famous musician. It was truly unforgettable. The music was incredible, and the setting was intimate and exclusive. I felt like I was part of a special club, and it was a real privilege. But despite all the highs, there were also some lows, like when I realized that I was surrounded by people who were only interested in my wealth and status, rather than who I am as a person. It was a sobering reminder that wealth and luxury can be a double-edged sword. The most transformative moment for me was when I met a billionaire who had made their fortune through philanthropy and giving back to the community. They had a sense of purpose and fulfillment that I had never seen before, and it really made me think about what's truly important in life. This person's story was inspiring, and it made me realize that wealth and luxury are just tools, they're not the end goal. The end goal is to live a life of purpose and fulfillment, and to make a positive impact on the world. As I reflected on my experience, I realized that living like a billionaire for 24 hours had changed my perspective on life. I no longer see wealth and luxury as the ultimate goal, but rather as a means to an end. I learned that true happiness and fulfillment come from within, and that wealth and luxury are just external factors that can enhance or detract from that happiness. In the end, living like a billionaire for 24 hours was a life-changing experience that taught me valuable lessons about wealth, luxury, and happiness. Living like a billionaire for 24 hours was an incredible experience, and I'm grateful to have had the opportunity to try it out. If you've made it this far, thanks for watching, and don't forget to comment below with your thoughts on wealth and happiness. And if you want to see more content like this, check out my other video on luxury travel.